Hey guys, Simon Gaming here. Today I'm gonna be doing a video with my cousin, and we're gonna be doing like a story time type thing. So yeah, sorry for not uploading in a long time. I just don't care. So today we're gonna be doing a story time, as I said. It's about something that happened about an hour ago, and it just really peed us off, like, to the max of where we had to stop talking about it because it peed us off. Yeah, we spazzed out. Yeah. So, pretty much, I'm just gonna make this really short because I can only record a certain amount of time for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, so there's this kid. He's been friends with them for 3 years. Comes over with his entire family. His entire family is using our house as some sort of like house. Like they've spent the night here for the past 2 nights. So, well, yeah, last night and this night. So, because I'm actually recording this at nighttime, as you can see. Anyway, I don't even know if you saw that because I wasn't looking, because I don't care. Anyway, so we went tubing earlier today, and we were like, hey, let's go tubing. And we went tubing. We went tubing, and we wipe out because, you know, when you're going tubing, you usually will wipe out at some point. And the tube had flipped over, and it took us like 10 minutes to flip it back over, untangle everything. As soon as we get back on, we're about ready to go again. This kid, his name is Clint, pushes us off the tube and flips it over. It takes us another 10 minutes to untangle all this stuff, flip it back over, and get back on. And then get this, he didn't even want to tube again.
Suckless.
And every time he got on the tube, we had to pull him up because he's so chubby. He actually he almost got us in trouble for he almost got us in trouble because he said that one of us called him fat, which we were actually talking about the Fat Man gun in Fallout 4, and he got in trouble for lying. So anyway, but sorry, we're like, hey, he's done some stuff to us. Let's draw a little stickman face on his forehead. So we make sure we find a erasable marker because he didn't have any rubbing alcohol, so we couldn't do like a Sharpie because you need rubbing alcohol to get Sharpie off. So we find an erasable marker. Make sure it's erasable twice. We draw a stickman. Nothing inappropriate. It's just a stickman frowning on his forehead. And I faded the face, like, because I was trying to see if it would erase, so I accidentally faded the face. But the face was faded, so it was pretty much just a stickman body. And when I faded, I was lightly rubbing on his forehead, and with only a fingertip of water, and the entire face disappeared. So that's how, like, erasable this marker is. Mr. Sketch marker. The scented Mr. Sketch marker. So we do this, and he wakes up, and I say, hey, Clint, look in the mirror. And he looks in the mirror, and he's like, ah, cool. He falls back asleep. Then he comes in, and I show him, and he wakes up again. And I'm like, yeah, we drew a thing on your face with or some stickman on your face with an erasable marker, and it erases with just some water. He's like, okay, whatever. Falls back asleep, and he's like, oh, we're like, oh, he doesn't care. And when he woke up the second time, he said, like, he was like, hey, MFers, and like he cusses like a sailor. So anyway, that's beside the point.
So after that, we like go downstairs.
We go downstairs, and we're about to play on the PS4. He had to practice the piano, so I was just like sitting there watching him practice the piano, listening. And then he gets done. His dad goes upstairs because we had to wait for his dad to go upstairs since his dad was on the TV. And we go to play the PS4, and this kid's dad, not his dad, but the Clint guy's dad, walks in and looks at us like we just did 9/11. Like, he looks at us like we just went into a preschool and killed everyone. And he says, hey, I don't think it was funny that you guys like drew a face on on Clint. And I stand up, and I'm like this, and this is my exact face. Like, I'm like like this is my face. He's like, would you think it's funny? I don't think it's. I don't think you should be laughing. I don't care that you guys are laughing, or something along those lines. And so he starts freaking out, like we just seriously killed somebody. Like that was his reaction. Or maybe you can put it into better words. Maybe not that we killed somebody, but like what? Vandalized his car. Stepped on his roses. I don't know.
Like we didn't make it into college.
Yeah, like he was our dad and we didn't make it into college or something. Anyway, so I walked out because I didn't care. His mom, though, before I walked out, his mom was like, guys, why'd you do that? You shouldn't do that. I'm like, I just walked out because I was so mad about this small, tiny little thing. And it's like
his dad wouldn't even care.
His dad wouldn't even let us talk. Like, I really just wanted to say, are you kidding me? Like, you didn't do worse stuff. Like, dude, my dad always tells a story. My dad tells me me and my sister stories all the time about stuff he did. My dad gave me a king size marker when I was like 8, and my uncle was sleeping on the couch. And this is like the same kind of scenario because he's been friends with this Clint kid for 3 years.
So I get to write on stick on his face like in front.
Yeah. So my dad gave me a king size marker and say, hey, go draw a mustache on your uncle. And I did it, and that was that. My uncle didn't freak out or anything. He was like, ha ha, very funny. And went and erased the marker with some rubbing alcohol. My sisters have done it to me. My dad done it.
My sister taped him to a...
My sister taped me to a bed, and I didn't care because it's just a prank. But, so this kid's dad acts like we just didn't get into college, acts like we just vandalized his rose garden or something. And so I just walk away because I was just like so mad, really mad. And we weren't able to play the PS4 because this prick of a person. And so, remember how I said that this Clint kid didn't care 2 times? I walked by him. He's crying. Fake crying in front of me. He's like, Mr. I can't believe that your face on me. I'm like, no. And this dude, like, this kid, like, he, like, the first day he was there, he was messing with us. He's like, oh, my parents should know search history. And he does, he's got, like, crap on his search history that is probably worthy of being arrested for. Like, he watches a bunch of hentai and stuff. And the thing is, he doesn't go on private browsing. He does it, like, on the Safari. Like, he goes on the Safari.
On his mom's phone.
On his mom's phone. And searches this stuff, like hentai temple, all this stuff. And doesn't clear the history. His parents have found out 3 times already. So, anyway, that's beside the fact. So this kid, like, doesn't have any restraint. He just cusses and he watches so much hentai and all this stuff. But, so, we're being to upstairs, we're talking about it, and we tell his mom twice the story and different editions. And this guy is just, I don't know what to say, guys, but this has been the story time. If you want to assassinate this kid, we were in Maine. He lives in an island. What's the island called?
No, frick him up.
Vinyl Haven Island. What color is this house?
I'll freaking know.
I think his house is white with a black roof. I watched a video on his mom's phone today. They have a station wagon, right?
I don't know.
It's like a
black station wagon.
Is it
they
black?
have a sailboat.
They have a sailboat and a black station wagon. Well, the sailboat's gonna be on the other side.
Yeah, kill them.
Yeah, kill them. Kill the son and the father. Please. We will rent you M16s and maybe a shotgun or 2. But frick them up. I'm begging you. No, but thanks guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. If you want more story times, comment down below. And bye.